For the most part, to run Zend in development, you don't need to do much on the configuration side with your web server. However, to run your application and test it out, there is one thing that you do need to configure. That is the document root setting for your web server. Most PHP applications run out of the root folder of your project, and Zend is a little different in the sense that you need to change your document root setting to point to the public subfolder of your Zend project. From there, the framework will initialize and bootstrap correctly as you browse to your project. Since we're using the Apache web server in this course, we need to make that change in the httpd.conf file. If you've decided to use an alternative server like Nginx, then go ahead and make the change appropriately for whatever server you've decided to use. There are several ways to change the document root with Apache. In this course, I'm going to go ahead and change the global document root setting. If you're using virtual hosts, you could also change this setting for that host that you set up for your Zend application. What we need to do is find the following line in our httpd.conf file. Your install path may look a little different, but chances are, if you're using a LAMP installer, you'll see a path similar to this in your file. All we need to do is add a / and public on the end of the path and save the file, and we can now run our Zend application. One other thing to note here, if you don't want to edit your document root and you're on a Unix or Linux-based platform, you can set up a symbolic link to point to your Zend's public folder. Again, there are many ways to do these things, so go ahead and just pick whatever works for you and get your environment set up and test it out.